All right, let's go. Hey, today we're talking about the tush push and we're jumping straight to it. No intro. Let's get straight to business. This is a difficult play to stop. Why is it so difficult to stop? Look at what's going on. Look at all the weight, all the pressure. The angle of the offensive line is what sets this play different from any other play in football. Look at these guys. Everyone is so tight. I want you to see their departure angle, and I want you to see the defense's departure angle. Everyone is meeting at a point, right? Force is meeting force. Something has to give. The low man is going to win. Is there a way to stop this play? Yes. And I'm going to show you guys on this tape right here. It's possible to stop it. It's possible to defend it with everything. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Before we do all that, look right here. This is so funny to me. Watch that second push from A.J. Brown. Not that one, but look at that man's head. Jerk this neck back. Be physical. If you're going to do all this, be physical. You watching your boy get beat up. Be physical. Come on. All right, back to the lesson. Here we go. Earlier in the season, this is the first tush push of the season without Jason Kelce. We have a new center for the first time in I don't know how many years in Philadelphia. Watch his first attempt doing the tush push. Look at the angle of his departure right here, right there. No power. He's in a non-power position. He cannot generate any push. He's diving at the ground. It's a lot different than the left tackle right here, 68. Now look at 68's position and watch what he can do as he continues to go forward. He can drive his feet, his angle, he can actually go. It doesn't help that 93 is also jamming him into the ground, but this is how you stop the tush push. You got to fight pressure with pressure. And if they're going to be lower than you, you have to find a way to knock them into the ground and create a pile. If you don't create a pile right there, they're going to push you forward. They do not get the first down right here. We're going to see a different angle. As you guys can see, the center gets jammed. When the center gets jammed right here, the momentum is stopped. This is how you beat the tush push. You have to stop the center from gaining any yards. And not only when you stop the center, you got to converge at this point. I don't like all the diving over the top, but you got to do what you got to do. Hey, right here, the weight on top, after the center gets knocked down, now you drop the quarterback down to his knees. He falls down. Look at Jalen Hurts. He cannot gain any yards. You see his feet are back here. There's no leverage. There's nowhere to push forward. The center's momentum was stopped. It kills the play. This is the way to stop the tush push. If you allow the center to push off and get low and drive their feet, it's over with for you. If the center gets low, you can jump on them and knock them back, but you have to meet it at a force. The force has to meet at a point. I got a college game up right here. Kansas State versus Rutgers in the bowl game. Don't pay attention to how the play ended. I want you to see the D-line right here. They do a great job of being low. They are so low right here. They stop all the momentum from the offensive line. This is tough to do against the Eagles, how they do the tush push, but this is also another way to stop what is going on. You have to be lower. The low man will always win in football. The low man will always win in football. Someone said they don't like when I repeat the things. I'm repeating it because I'm emphasizing the point. It's important. Stay with me. Let's go. Come on, man. Don't just fire y'all up. Don't y'all love this? Don't y'all love this? Like I said, don't pay attention to the play. Good trick play right here to hand the ball off to 21. He ends up scoring. Look how low the D-line is compared to the offensive line. They are biting ankles down here. There's no way this offensive line could drive over these guys. I know they're handing the ball off right here. It's a fake, good play. But you see the penetration they're getting. You got to think of that type of leverage to cut through. You're going to have to cut through the offensive line to stop that. Okay? Another example, 2023. We got the Seahawks versus the Giants. What is going on here? Daniel Jones is trying to get the first down. They're in the tush push formation. Don't do this again, Giants. Y'all don't know what you're doing. On this play, the center and the guard got hurt. They were out the game. Because look what happens to them. They get jammed up. Look at the center's body right here. When you see the Eagles do it, they don't get in this position. You got to be low, and you got to act like a wedge. These guys act like a wedge underneath the ball. They try to wedge underneath this line. Then you get the push from the back right here, and then the quarterback goes over first down or touchdown. Right here, the D-line is lower. They're pushing. There's nowhere for the ball to go. He stopped. 100% stopped. The play, the momentum is done. From another angle, let's see right here. Look how they're pushing. Look how they're fighting. The D-line is lower than the offensive line. You're going to win this way. The same way we saw it on the college tape. You see a good example of it right here. Push push. You got to get low, though. It has to be low. If you're not low, it's not going to matter. These guys have no clue what they're doing in New York. I don't want to see this again from the Giants. It's done. Just don't do it again. Don't do it again. As you guys can see, the drive of the D-line. Look at the D-line right here. You have to continue the momentum. Your feet have to be gaining ground. It doesn't look like much, but it's like pushing a sled. It's like anchoring and pulling something on a truck. You got to have some low momentum. You got to have inertia. You got to have it moving forward. You're dragging. You got to have it like this. If you don't have your cleats in the ground, it's over with. What happens to a lot of guys when they play the Eagles, they cannot get their cleats in the ground to get any leverage, and then they're pushed back into the end zone. Look right here. Now they're sliding back. Look at 56 right here. He's going for a ride. Once again, 68 might be the best lineman on the Eagles who does this. This guy is a tall offensive tackle, 6'8", wearing 68. Watch him right here. He's low and he's driving. This must be what he learned playing rugby. He's staying low. He can maintain his body angle right here, and he is driving his feet. Look at Jalen Hurts right here. Look at the push from the offensive line. The blue line's right here. Look at the center. Actually, it's the guard. Look at the guard right here. They're driving these guys back. Hurts gets into the end zone. This is in the Super Bowl from 2023, the 2022 season. Now we're getting a rematch this year. Expect to see this play in the Super Bowl at some point. This is the Eagles' bread and butter. Y'all saw what happened in the NFC Championship game. When it's close, they're coming to it. They're coming to it. Okay. Okay, 3. Got 1, got 2. It's a physical game. Put your pads on, buckle up, and let's go. You got to be ready to play ball. Look right here. The Chiefs are trying to get low, but they have an issue. Look at the D lineman right here. He's getting knocked into the ground. This is Dickerson. He was at center last game because the other center was hurt. He's usually the guard, okay? This is 2 years ago. Kelce's at center. 96 right here, way too high. So now you have one guy who's into the ground. He can't get any more push. You have 56 who is too high. You have 96 who is too high. What do you expect? 32 right here is trying to push. It's not enough. You're not going to be able to push like this. There's no leverage. Look at the people in front of you. Somersault over the lineman on the ground. This right here, 68. Look at this. Pushing the sled. It's a grown man getting slid on grass. Come on now. Look at the line, man. Look at the pressure. Look at the line. You got 2 little guys back here pushing Hurts. They don't even do this anymore. They put the big boys back here to push Hurts. They put Barkley, and they're going to put a tight end back here as well. They're going to push Hurts through. Not like this. They don't even need it, though. That's a touchdown. Too easy. Earlier this season, look what's going on here. What do we have? The Cowboys. Look at the departure angle from the offensive line right here. They are diving underneath. They are diving and they're digging. They're diving and they're trying to come up for air like they're whales. Look at them. Look at them. They're trying to get underneath the D-line. Look at the legs. Look at 97's body position right here. When he gets met with this force, watch what happens to his legs. Instantly pushed back. In this position right here, you don't have any ability to gain any power. You're done. You're done. At this point, it's over with. You only need 1 yard. We only need 1 yard. How many inches is that? What do you need? A little bit. What do you get? What you need. When you playing it like this, when you're playing, look at it right here, man. Look how they're shooting. The ball is just snapped. Look how low these guys are. Yeah, these guys are low, but look at the force these guys are coming off the ball with. And that's what makes this play so tough, because these guys know the snap count. So you're always at a disadvantage on defense. So you got to play this play absolutely perfect. You have to sit here. You have to wedge underneath. And if you're not going to wedge underneath, you have to find a way to drop them into the ground where it keeps their feet from driving. As long as they got the momentum, look at 97 right here. Majority of his body's on this side of the white line. When the push hits him, look what the pressure does. That's leverage. It's a game of leverage. You ever try to move furniture? Come on. It's a reason why this play is so tough to beat. It's so tough to stop. This play right here was actually stopped. This is a 2-point conversion from the first touchdown I showed you on the tape. The very next play, the Commanders get a stop. How do they get a stop? Look at their angles. Look what they do to the Eagles right here. The Eagles are low. They are all low. They're diving underneath. The Commanders are thinking, I'm going over the top. But one thing saves them. You can't even see it. This guy right here on the bottom of the pile, he stops the momentum from the center. You're going to have to stop the center's momentum if you want to stop this play. After stopping the center's momentum, look at 69. He's going to push. He has no traction underneath his cleats. He's just kicking his feet. There's nothing there. He's not driving. He's just kicking. There's nothing to press off of to gain any leverage, any power, any push. Look at 93. He beats him to the punch right here. Great play by Allen. Afterwards, you're just going to see his body on the ground. He gets slid back. But right here, his weight plus 69's weight, they meet. It's a stalemate right there. This allows for 64 to get over the top and get a clean shot on one, and he can't move his feet. There's nowhere to drag because there's bodies on the ground. Usually this pile is sliding like an ice puck, right? Like you drop the puck on the ice and it's just sliding together because everyone's weight right there. You have to stop the initial push. Stop the push, get low. It's going to take more than one. Right here, one did it. But usually you're going to have to hit the pressure points. Hit these 2 pressure points right here. You need outside pressure. Squeeze these guards in. Now, over the top, hit the quarterback. If you do that right there, you sandwich the guy in, you box him in, it's over with. That is the way to stop the tush push. And guess what? It's a lot easier said than done. But can the Chiefs do this? Or will the Eagles continue to do what they have done to everybody else and just score and gain yards at will? We're going to find out. But hey, let's keep on going. Come on, lock in with me. Let's get to the next play, all right? Let's go.